Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to my channel, my opinions and thoughts which are all yours. In fact, welcome to the channel Mindful Image. How I am able to define mindful image is that we all are mindful when we start thinking about something, when we start pondering over some issues, whether related with our lives, our lives of others, or about social issues, financial matters, or about history, geography, and about the climate, the weather, or if we read some books out of literature, fiction, we read poetry, and we discuss the great intellectual things within our group of friends, with scholars, with our teachers. We learn from our mentors, our parents, our siblings, and from society, and what we gain and what we want to give to others is in fact knowledge. Knowledge is a set of wisdom, our experiences, the experiences of our parents, our forefathers, which we have inherited as a lineage, and which is really beneficial for individual life, for the life of a family, for the life of a society, a culture, a civilization, and how to we can call human beings the most civilized ones out of all the nature, all the species. First, it is a very important question. But first of all, I would like to know, as if you love being in nature, you love blooming flowers, the freshness, the fragrance, and the beauty and the colors of flowers, and when, especially in the spring season, when the new leaves just born out, bloom, and the flowers, the roses, jasmines, and a lot of daisies and a lot of other flowers just bloom. And do you really enjoy being in nature, seeing the greater greenery? Your eyes are really in fact pleased, and in fact feel relaxation being in nature, close to reality, close to ground. If you walk over ground barefooted or over grass, do you feel the sensation which comes in from your sole of your feet to the upper body and to your mind, heart, body, and soul? If you feel it, if you sit under a tree and you feel the freshness and the shadow of tree as a thought process, and you start writing, creating something, start writing an article, blog, or start videographing for a vlog, or you are just reading a book under a tree, or you are just pondering over what has happened in your past, what are the current situations, your present moment, and what is the future of yourself, your family, your kids, your parents, your country, your region, the whole mankind. Then you are philosophizing, you are mindful, and your mindful image is distributed through your creations. If you are creative, you paint, you draw, you sketch, you write poetry, and you sing, you hum, you chant, and you are walking, and you are doing any acts of kindness, then you are adding up to the nature. You are really paying back to the nature, to the divine plan, with all your great enthusiasm and the joy and the peace and the pleasure. For that matter, I would like you to know that mindful image is a place where you will find the realities of life, but not in a bitter sense, where we will be able to ponder over situations which we all come across, or some of us, our loved ones, come across, and we don't know how to handle, how to help ourselves to get out of some problems, some situations, some issues. So the health self-help guides, the mindful tips, and those human psychological issues which are addressed in my most of vlogs are very much relevant with the world, with the human nature, the inner psyche, and in fact with your personality. If you love yourself, if you love the people around, then you will definitely want a peaceful, a prosperous, a successful, and a joyful life. A dull-minded person, a person who is in stress, who always stays in depression, in lot of anxiety, and who is not able to manifest well, and who is not having a proper mental wellness awareness, and can't even find peace, and carries lot of great baggage of pain, misery, evaluations, judgments, negative thoughts, emotions, feelings. He or she is carrying such a big baggage over his or her shoulders or over the head, and can't live this present moment, feel the pleasure and the fragrance of flowers, or sit under a tree, but his or her mind is somewhere else. Then that person is not well. This psychological influence is not right. There is some problem with the brain, with neuroscience says that it needs rewiring, and at the same times our vagus nerve is not properly working, and how we can activate it. And there is a new thought, which is in fact a very ancient one, is that our fascia, the flow of fluid under our skins, is a way of our life. We can reverse aging with this, if our fascia is working right, or if we are able to reprogram and reactivate our vagus nerve, which is the longest cervical nerve inside, starting from our brainstem to the heart, lungs, neck, and going through all the way to our digestive system. If it is working right, then we are definitely at peace. We have good sleep. Our sleep disorders will be gone. We are stress free, depression free, anxiety free, and at the same time we are able to stay healthy, and we can work well, effectively, efficiently for ourselves and for the whole humanity. But in fact, the most important thing out here is that what is your goal in life, how you want to achieve and attain the greater glorious future, and live peacefully in the present moment. If you are able to feel this, that this moment is all we have, we can no regret, no simple piece of regret, and not if you keep on thinking for the whole day that you have lost this and you have lost that and you have done a wrong thing, your theories, your philosophies, your actions were not right, and you made a bad decision by quitting a job, or studying something which was not of your interest, or making an agreement with a fraud person, anything, or you worked so hard on a relationship and that person was not fair with you, and you have lost your love, or you lost your money and anything, then you can't get that back by just thinking about it. All you need to be is know that this is the moment. When I am talking to you, when you are listening to this video, is the moment we all have. These seconds, these minutes, these moments are when we can make ourselves joyous, happy, peaceful, prosperous, stress free, and be in our pure mindful state. And for same applies for the future. We all know nothing about the future. We have no idea, no clue about the future, how it will be, how it will, what things will come out. We have no clue. But please guys, that doesn't mean that you have to be so pessimistic, and you need to be stay very negative about, and you have to think in a very negative manner about future, that your past was not right. If something bad, miserable, or some painful things happened in your past, then your present, you can't be successful in the present moment, and your future will be like same. There are so many people around us who keep on telling us that we are not able to do the good things, you are not able to be successful, who keep on letting our self-esteem down, and to put evaluations over and judgments over us, that we are not good, we are lack confidence, we lack faith, we lack the harmony with nature, and we are not are the right persons. But the important thing is, does it matter? Stay here, just close your eyes, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold the hold the breath in your chest for 4 seconds. You will feel the pressure in your chest, in your lungs, and then breathe out slowly, gradually from your mouth for 5 seconds. Slowly, gradually, you are releasing your tensions, anxiety, stress out of your mouth. Then again, inhale from your nose for 4 seconds. Slowly, you are taking all the peace, prosperity, happiness, joy, and greater pleasure inside, and the peace is all spreading as a white light, moving upwards towards your brain and filling in your skull, and then inside your eyes and nose, mouth, and your neck, and then you are moving downwards, and the white light and the enlightenment is fast moving inside your arms, your chest, your heart is filled with white and purified light, and your lungs are clear, your digestive system is all filled with purity, white light, and that shining white pure light, which is actually purifying your toxicity, is moving downwards towards your legs and to your feet, your fingers of your hands, fingers of your feet. You are actually taking the white purity light and the innocence and peace inside your soul, mind, heart, and body, and exhaling all the negative emotions, feelings, the stress, pain, misery, the bad experiences, failures, the anger, the hatred, the jealousy, the comparisons, everything which is not positive, just getting out of you. The fears, phobias which are about the future, what will happen if this will happen, what I will be doing, how I can survive, how I can do this, I won't be successful because everybody says that I am not a confident person, everybody says that I am not a very genius person, I am not a hard worker, I am not a good listener, I'm not handsome, I'm not pretty, nobody would marry me because I'm not a pretty woman, nobody would no one will take me seriously because I'm an ugly man, because from childhood I'm listening this, and my subconscious mind has picked it up so hard, because the subconscious mind stays in the childhood time, it doesn't grow from 6 to 7 years, and it carries the burden of our childhood traumas, our phobias, fears, and how we think about, and because what people have taught us, our parents, our family, friends, or the surroundings and environment. We live in that situation, but now I need to get out of it. So I'm closing my eyes, sitting in silence in the corner, in the dark corner, and breathing in the manner 4, 4 and 5. Or you can do another version of breathing exercise. It's an ancient old and age old wisdom, and there is so much wisdom behind this breathing exercise. It actually reverses aging. It actually activates the vagus nerve and activates your fascia, which moves out, and your blood flow, your dopamine level will be increased in your brain, your cortisol level, which creates fight and flight mode, and you are in constant stress and depression, will be lowered down, and you will feel harmonious with nature and feel fresh. Keep on doing this breathing exercise. There's another method of 5, 6 and 9. 5 seconds for breathing in, inhaling inside your body from your nose. 6 seconds of keeping the breath inside your chest and feeling the pressure inside your lungs, and over stretching over upwards and downwards, and then releasing out the tension. All the breath from your mouth for 8 to 9 minutes. 9 minutes. It is also a very wise and very practical tip. If you do it for 7 to 10 days and keep on doing it regularly for 2 to 3 minutes, and just stretch it to 7 to 7 minutes, you will see that there is so much relaxation. You will start sleeping well. If you have insomnia or sleep disorders, you will start having good dreams. You will start having your mood swings will be lowered down, and you will have a great joyous mood and a very motivated and optimistic spirit to do everything. You will feel much more healthier, active, agile to do what you want, and you are not even going to surrender for the sake of being active and just letting yourself to be the victim. So your victim association, being victim is easy, but at the same time it is hazardous, it is toxic, and it is in fact poisonous for our soul, mind, heart and body. So in this platform, on this platform, this mindful image, I don't let my fellows, my YouTube fellows, I don't want you to feel helpless, to feel that you are not able to attain and achieve something, you are not capable of anything, because every human being has a different set of capacity. Your food, if you eat healthy and you are enjoying the flavor, the aroma, the texture of your food, and you are enjoying the smaller things of nature, and you start taking interest in everything what you do and how you eat, how you sit, and how if you see the colors around you, the flowers, and they start interesting you, then it means your depression is lowering down, you are having a good way, and it is actually making a pathway for positive thoughts to stay in your mind. For that matter, you can also write positive affirmations, positive thoughts on a journal or a diary. Start writing a diary every single day, in the morning or in the evening. Take 5 to 6 minutes out of your whole day exercise and just sit in silence and write positive words about yourself. Say positive things. I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am confident, I'm very much active, I am getting rich, I have lots of money and I am going to get more of it. I am all that intelligent. I'm going to win all the challenges. I'm a great driver. I'm a very well defined cook. I love myself. Say self-love statements to yourself. Write these statements on a journal and then write these thing on your diary. And if it is also a very better exercise, if you eat, then you need to chew the food for at least 20 times. One bite should be chewed for 20 times and feel the texture, the flavor, enjoy it, the aroma, the hot meal, and whatever you are eating, start enjoying it. Enjoy it so much that your mind is continuously and focused over the food. Then that food is really becoming a very good and healthier part of your body. If you eat half-heartedly and you are thinking about your stresses, I have to go to a meeting, what will happen to my job, or my boss will say something bad about me, my colleagues are making some customized plans and the typical leg pulling methods, and you are continuously thinking about that and why that guy or the person has spoken bad about me, what wrong I have done, then your nutritional value will be down. You are eating maybe the most healthiest food in the world, but it is not going to be a good part of your body. So when you are eating, eat with joy and with gratitude. We are actually losing gratitude, thankfulness. We are not thankful to God Almighty, Allah Almighty, for and all the divine help. Whatever we are having, if we have a good night's sleep, we are sleeping on a very comfortable cozy bed, we have a shelter over our head, we have our house, we have our family relations, we are eating a hot meal, we are enjoying and we are seeing the beauty of flowers, the beauty of human beings and the freshness of breeze, and we can listen, we can see, watch over television and on phone, we can chat, we can talk, we are able to express our feelings, and we have a good education, we have a job or a business, it is growing, it is working, and we can drive, we can move around in the world, in this our city, in our country, in around the world. These are all our blessings. We need to be thankful and feel gratitude about it. Gratitude brings in more of the good things in your life. So dear fellows, one thing, my YouTube fellows, make this thing very clear, that nothing is permanent, but at the same time nothing is given you, me, everyone for the sake of being a very nice person, or because we have done some or we have outshined something. If people are born with luxuries, those luxuries are in fact blessings by the divine parts, by the God Almighty. These are not our these are not gained by our or earned by our great personality or our beauty or by any kind of outer or inner things. These are all our blessings, and those people who are underprivileged, who don't find a two times meal, who can't afford a living for happy healthy living, who are sick, unhealthy, ill, and who are mentally impaired, or who are physically handicapped, who are not able to listen, to speak, to walk, talk, or do things like that. So they are not some people who had done some great sins just by birth or by after the time, and they are being punished in this mortal life for their eternal sins. No, it's not the way. So we need to be thankful. When we are thankful, we have gratitude in our souls, mind and hearts for everything. Then you see, we'll write positive things very clearly on our journal and our diary, and the positive things will come to us. This is the law of attraction, the magnetic force which connects us with the positive energy of the universe, positive energy around our environment. And when we are happy, peaceful, healthy, we are positive, we attract positive people, positive energy. Our aura is all activated, our 7 chakras or the aura colors are all working fine. Then we are going to attract the positivity out of the whole environment, and we can make the best of decisions because we are positive minded. So we have removed our negative emotions, feelings, thoughts and the evaluations, judgments of others as a bygone thing. We are no more focusing on it. Our subconscious mind is very much decluttered and clear. We are all filled up with positivity in our brain, in our subconscious mind, in our conscious mind. Then we will automatically make the best of decisions. We'll automatically communicate so well in our interviews, in our exams, in our agreements with other people. We'll make the right choices. We'll talk the precise words which the others want to listen. And in fact, it's not about people pleasing. It's about making our own efforts, and we will better be able to understand the nature of others. We are better able to understand and to get into other person's shoes, and this will definitely get us to and closer to much more higher level of success. We'll have all those luxuries, all those great dream cars and the great luxury villas or the mansions which we want. It is not impossible. If you are not born with it, then we cannot have it. Is not a course of action. You can always have it if you are positive and you pray well, you have full faith, and you are very much positive about yourself, and you are positive about the other people. You are not backbiting, you are not judging others, and you are doing a great thing. And the next thing, manifestation. There is so much talk in the whole world around about the manifestation. What is manifestation? Guys, manifestation is like thinking the best of things for ourselves, and not just thinking. It's about the visualization. Sit in silence, close your eyes, breathe in with 4 4 and 5 method, 4 5 and 9 method, and do this for 5 to 6 times, this breathing exercise. And then visualize, think of yourself in the best car which you want. You are driving that car and you are enjoying that whole feeling which you are getting, and you are enjoying the sounds of the car. If you want a great luxury villa in a great dreamy island or a place, or being on a very refined vacation on a sunny white beach, coconut trees and lot of palm trees, and you want to move to a very you want to do paragliding and anything, bungee jumping, anything. Think about it. Let yourself feel and visualize you are doing that thing. You are actually acting in the same way, and you will see those things will automatically come to you. Such kind of things will come in your way by default, by in a very fine manner, and you will not even understand how it happens, but it happens. It's a very great and very realistic course of action, and the divine powers, divine help comes in for the people who are grateful, who are in gratitude, and who have full faith, and who are positive about everything. Then the positive and the great things and the success easily comes to those people. So manifestation is what you think, what you visualize comes in your way, and you want to be extra rich, you want to be a billionaire, start thinking about it. Write every day. Keep yourself, see your wallet full of money, your bank accounts are full of money, you are having a rich life and you are having a very prosperous life, and soon afterwards you will see yourself being in that way. If you feel unhealthy, you want to be very fit and active and healthy, you can even fight with most dangerous diseases and the life-threatening diseases, and with your willpower and with manifestations, with faith, of course. And the people who pray and have full faith are actually doing the right things. And at the same time, the law of attraction and manifestation are correlated things, because the magnetic powers of the universe which come in your favor, and you are better able to attain and achieve what is great for you, is all what you want. You will start feeling positive vibes from all the places in the world, and you are going to be a success master. And one fine day you will better be able to tell others. You will be a person who is teaching others to stay positive and to manifest. You can be a mentor for others to how they can manifest and do better things for themselves and for others and for family. You can, if some people are just scared of their obesity and they want to be slim, they want to be extra fit, they want to have a very fine physique, everyone can have it. Start thinking about it. Say it when you are in the front of mirror, that I am getting slim every single day. My earlier clothes are getting loose and I am all that great. You will see, you will feel after a few days, others will start saying it to you, that yes, you are getting smart day by day, you are fresh, you are active, healthy. The inner glow, the inner peace, the inner prosperity which you feel comes out on your face, on your body, and in fact it works. It is not a magic, it's actually the law of nature. And guys, by the way, because I'm so obsessed with nature, the rains, the clouds, the trees, the birds, the chirping of birds, the fresh green mountains, and the shadows of trees, and the plants, flowers, all these things fascinate me. So I want to stay close to nature and feel the innocence and the true soul of the nature. And at the same time, it reminds me of my old home, which was not as modern as like the modern houses, but there are so many memories which are still inside me, and those memories give me an energy to be more agile, to be more active, to manifest well, to work well. And there were so many beautiful things which were left unsaid. And at the same time, manifestation is for everyone. Everyone can have it. Law of attraction is for everyone, the person who follows it. All you need to do is you need to do the manifestation practices every single day, and you need to manifest well, and you need to stay positive and don't stop writing a diary with positive affirmations, thoughts, and you will start writing the things which you are thankful for and which you need to be thankful. You'll start feeling more of gratitude, more of humility, humbleness, and you will see the greater glories of God Almighty in different shades around your personality, and you will no more be complaining about the negative things. Here comes a way about how a very great neurophysician or a psychologist picked up an old ancient Hawaiian technique which was called Ho'oponopono therapy. Ho'oponopono is an old Hawaiian Red Indian technique which is based on four pillars. The one is These pillars are based on gratitude or thankfulness. You are grateful, you are thankful for what you have, then you get more of it, more of great things. You are grateful for all the great food, luxury, pleasure, the relationships, everything. You get more of it. And at the same time, with this, they focus very much on forgiveness. Forgive yourself for all the previous mistakes you have made, the sins you have done. Pray to God Almighty to forgive your sins, and then you need to forgive yourself first and forgive others for their mistakes and the bad things which they have done to you. And if you are not able to forgive someone because they have had mistreated you so well, so unwell, so badly injured your self-esteem, or done a great damage to you physically, mentally, emotionally, you can't just, you are so pissed off, you are so much in anger and hatred about it, and you can't control that feeling, then pray. You need to just write down their names on a diary, forgiveness list. Pick 4 to 5 people, the people who have hurt you the most in the recent times, and start writing their names. See their close your eyes and see their faces, and say it to them in a very low tone, but you can hear it, that I am forgiving you for the sake of my peace, my prosperity, and forgive you for need to forgive me, and you are no more important to me in my life, and I am not important to you. And then keep on doing it for at least the time, for at least 2 weeks or maybe more, depending on how hurt you are. You will see that the negative emotions and feelings are erasing out of your mind and your brain. You are no more thinking negative, and when that person comes in front of you, or the thought, or the if somebody is talking about that person or a group of people or or family, you are no more feeling disgusted, irritated, angry, and you don't say bad words about them, because you are all peaceful. Your inner self is peaceful, and if you can't find it that way, give it to the divine mercy. Say to God Almighty that, dear God, I am not able to forgive that person, but please, I want to live a very peaceful, prosperous, and a life full of gratitude to your blessings. So please take away that negativity out of my brain, my mind, and please take whatever you will do with that person or a group of people in this world or in the eternal world is all up to you, but please let me be out of it. You will see that after few days, you have to do it as a continuous ritual, as a continuous practice. After few days, you will start feeling relaxed, peaceful, and you will see a lot of change in your mood, behavior. And then when you feel like that person is no more giving you the negative emotions and feelings, and you are no more feeling disgusting and nauseating, when the thought even or there is discussion about that person comes in, or that person comes in front of you, you feel nothing. No pain, no misery, no anger, and no sense of longing to be with him or her. Then move on to the next list of people. I am telling you that you will feel that there are always 2, 3, 4, 5 people who have hurt you the most. But when you start writing about the forgiveness list, it may carries on. There might be a teacher in the past, in your childhood, who had hit you, or who had given you abused you, or there might be your chauffeur, driver, or a person, a guard, or a shopkeeper who didn't respond you well, or a person in the metro who who was rude to you, anyone, your friend laughed over some of your minor issue faults, then you will start breathing out those negative emotions. You are forgiving people for the peace, prosperity, and the success of your life. If you are doing it, you are doing great. Forgiveness matters. So my Ho'oponopono therapy technique is based on four pillars. One is thankfulness or gratitude, second is forgiveness to yourself and to others, and third one is self love. After forgiving yourself and you are to be thankful, have love yourself despite how you look, because there is no common phenomena in the whole world which defines the beauty. Beauty lies in the eye of a beholder. You cannot judge everyone by the same rule, and why you are judging yourself by the set and the very narrow parameters of the world, that the fair color or the height, such kind of height and such kind of physique is considered to be the very hot and very smart and very and the matter of beauty and such kind of features, and the hair color is considered to be the best. No, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are pretty, you are beautiful. Your acts are beautiful, your thoughts, your actions, emotions, your words, your creations, whatever you create, you are so much beautiful in your own way. So start loving yourself. Say self-love statements to yourself. Stay still in the front of a mirror, facing yourself in the mirror, your reflection, with an eye-to-eye contact, and saying, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am every cloth which I wear suits me, I have a great dress sense, I talk very well, people are impressed by me, I have a lot of good thoughts, I have all the great pleasures and joys, and you will find peace of mind when you do this. For sure you will find so much peace of mind, and you will the self-love. When you are master of self-love, you have accepted yourself as you are, you have liked yourself, and you have started loving yourself. Then the final thing is, then you need to love others. When you love yourself, trust me, when you have forgiven all the mistakes of others, considering the fact that they are also humans, they can make mistakes like me, like anyone else, then you will definitely feel gratitude. You will whatever good things and the acts they have done to you, you will consider those things very well right now, and you will better be able to feel their purity, their sincerity. And coming to the next level, you will start, and you have start loving yourself. You are no more complaining about how I look, how I feel, how I'll be there, how I'll talk to a group of or a crowd of 5,000 people, how I am not a good speaker, I am not a good listener, I am this and that. I am not is no more in your life. Then you will be very much able to love others without expectations. People who love others, who respect others and trust others without expectations, and they love themselves for the sake of being nice, kind human beings, always get great benefits and great returns by nature, by God Almighty, Allah Almighty. They are always peaceful, they are always having more of and more of joy, peace, soul satisfaction. They are, because the love which sprouts out of your nature, which doesn't want other person to love you or to give you certain kind of things in return, or to act on as per your parameters, you have set other person free, and you are just doing the great kind things, good deeds to others for the sake of being as a part of your personality, because you are a good person, you are a great person, you love being kind to others, you say love saying good things to others, you love doing good things for others, and you don't expect anything in return, then the genuine kind of love sprouts, and you are receiving and you are thankful for whatever you are receiving, then of course you are doing great. That great thing is your power. And Ho'oponopono therapy, if you keep on doing all these four kind of affirmations, you'll see at the end you are all peaceful, you are all happy, you are all joyous, and loving humanity without conditions is the best form of kindness, and you are sets you a great human being. So walk on the grass, walk in the mornings, walk in the evening, simple walking, doing yoga, doing meditation, little bit of exercises improve your mental physical health, gives you a positive current to your vagus nerve, your fascia will be in a better way, your blood flow, your heart rate will be normal, you will not face hypertension or diabetes, or you will be out of so many stresses and anxiety. You don't need to have sleeping pills, because you get an instant sleep with doing all these things. And if still you feel like you are losing something, then you are not doing it right, then consult some counselor, consult some therapist, mind sciences expert, a psychologist, a neurologist. The neuroplasticity is a concept where your mind is reactivated and reprogrammed and rewired in such a way that to start feeling the real flavors and juice out of fresh juice out of your daily routines. You do everything with such motivation, optimism, that depression, anxiety, fears, phobias, negativity is all gone, and you are just being awesome to yourself. Stay awesome, stay peaceful, and at the same time do such kind of things. The most important thing, the manifestation. We have talked about manifestation, and we have talked about law of attraction, we have talked about breathing and visualization techniques, how these things helped out. We have also talked about the Ho'oponopono therapy, which is an old Hawaiian therapy of self-love, about subconscious mind clearance, about how to live in the present moment, how our nervous system, our certain nerves, and our proper blood flow and the other fluids which are flowing in our body are working properly, and then we are actually getting health benefits in physical and mental health is improving. Then you need to know that the best thing is that you are really going to surprise the whole world with what you are doing. So the next phase which comes in a way is that positive thoughts. We have also think and in fact sorted out that the positive thoughts which we keep on thinking, which we talk in front of a mirror, which we write over a diary or a journal, and the forgiveness, when we start forgiving others for the sake of being insane minds, will help us to stay all calm, quite better, and our manifestations and law of attraction will work wonders for us. And if we have faith, if we have forgiven ourselves, and we know that what I am perceiving, what I am thinking, what I'm closing my eyes, I'm I'm thinking about my greatest glories and success for the future, and I'm peaceful in the present moment, then the present moment element is all active, and the future is all going to be the best for you. You are not going to face the same kind of problems, issues, stresses, anxiety, and depression in the upcoming days. This is for sure, and do this for the sake of being all active, healthy, peaceful, and live your life well. Dear fellows, why we keep on wasting our every single day brooding and keeping on keep on thinking that something bad had happened in our past, so our present and future will not be the same. There are so many things. This digital era is all so much gadget based. There is so much chaos. There is so much there are so many issues. Financial stresses, workload overload is so much common. If we don't have time to spend with nature all the same. People don't have time to sit and chat with each other as face to face, and chatting over WhatsApp or the Instagram or over the YouTube, and watching the social media all the time, and then don't find a time to be in present for others, and don't love the purity of and the joy of nature, and we are not able to in fact get lessons from our history or the history of the world around us. We are not able to enjoy the artifacts of the nature and the great glorious past in the historical places. We are no more interested in reading books. We are no more interested in sharing poetry. Then actually we are getting into more robotic manner, and the artificial intelligence is useful if used in a positive and purposeful manner, in a mindful way. If it is used for the sake of saving and even making a distance within human beings, within soul to soul, then it is not doing a good thing. So all you need to do is that you need to focus on what you want, what you perceive, and it is not a self-centric thing. What is good for you, and if you when you are positive, of course you don't do damage to others. If you don't want damage and destruction and destabilization of health and and negative emotions and feelings for yourself, and you are aware of self-love, you love yourself well, you are thankful, you have forgiven the world for all the bad it had done to you, then you are no more revengeful. You don't feel hatred and anger over others, and you don't want to destroy others. All the nations, all the people involved, all the people who are doing crimes, who are doing damage to others, they stop doing that. If they are taught the purity, the essence of purity, and the how goodness and kindness and gesture of true love and affection and kindness matters. It matters a lot. They will spend their lives in a better place, being more creative. Whatever they can prepare artifacts, they can paint, they can sketch, they can draw, they can create wonders with wood, with stones, with they can cut flowers in such beautiful manners if you see in the gardens, and they can gardening is in fact a great hobby. Walking on the hallways of old palaces and forts and seeing history and learning from history and how things actually gives you a new thought. So if you are and making food, a great crispy juicy food for yourself, for your loved ones, is a great art. All the housewives are artists and home artists, great artists, and the people who work for others are in benefiting them, in facilitating them in different manners are doing good. So we'll start facilitating ourselves by giving an ease to others. We will not, there won't be any more wars, there won't be any more issues, there won't be any more conflicts in the world if we believe in one thing: live and let live. If we start letting others live the way they want and we don't want them to spend their lives as if we want, then there is all peace, all prosperity. Everyone will grow. Let everyone grow. You can't force others to live in your way, to think in your way. Have you ever tried to get into the shoes of others? If you haven't done it, start doing it. You'll feel the empathy, the compassion, the love for others without condition. When you start feeling that, what if I was in his or her place, how would I act? And you will start forgiving easily others, your parents, your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, your colleagues, for any kind of comment, for any kind of attitude, act, behavior which might arose from some of their physical, mental issues, troubles which we didn't know, and we are no more. I don't want you to start searching and scrolling their lives, but if you can help someone, if you can be a helping shoulder, if someone can cry over your shoulder, then give your shoulder to that person. Be a good listener, be a good empath, be compassionate to others. When other people are in their weak and areas, there are so many times, just don't pull them down, push them up, give them motivation, give them positive thoughts, affirmations, and give them hope, peace, and let them feel and give them more of hope that they will soon be getting out of this danger, this panic, this problem. If somebody is ill, mentally or physically ill, there is some ailment, be with them, stay with them. If you find somebody who is not well, and psychologically that person is not doing good, he or she is visiting some psychiatrist or a psychologist or a counselor, then you don't need to put finger on that person and say that you are mad. No, this is a very bad word. Don't say you are mad. Say that you will come out of such things. Oh, it's okay, I'm with you. And if you can't do anything, you can't help that person financially, physically, emotionally, then just sit with that person. If that person wants to talk to you, listen to him or her. You might not be, it would be the least thing. You might not feel attached to, or even you can't get into that person's shoes, but being into the basic principle of kindness, you are listening to the person who is a war victim, who is a victim of flood, earthquake, or who has lost his or her entire family in an accident, or the person who has injured so badly, or acid victim, and there are so many other cases of injuries and pains and miseries and accidents and incidents. I just don't ask you to just start visualizing and thinking as if you are in their place, but just let them be that they are in pain, they are in difficult situation. They might not handle it well, they might not have worked over Ho'oponopono therapy, they might not even know the manifestation rules or the law of attraction and how they can clear their subconscious mind. And if you can't teach them, you think it is a useless effort, then still don't put off. Just don't be afraid of helping others and just listening to them and just letting them know that whenever they want to address something, they want to talk about something, and they want to feel a presence of others in their lives, you are there. This empathy, this level of empathy is important, but getting into their shoes all the time and feeling the pain and misery, you will is not a healthy thing. It might grow over you. Their pain, their problems, their issues might grow over you to such an extent that you might start living their lives. It's not my cause. It will damage the basic motive of mindful image, because I'm here to help every person to help themselves very well, to be positive, to be effective members of the society where they are, to live individually and idealistically very well, and to let their physical and mental ailments to be out of their minds, hearts and bodies by simple attunement, simple tricks, simple tips, and some exercises which are not so lengthy and lethargic and problematic, easy. And this is a self-help guide which will let you be at ease with yourself and with the whole world. And you don't need the great gadgets and the very expensive items to or I am actually giving you those tips free of cost. I'm not I'm just want to help you out as a matter of fact, because somebody helped me in the past and have helped me in different situations. So I want to pass out that knowledge to you, so that you don't need everyone to recognize you and to give you and to give you a piece of advice and tips and tell you exercises, so you are better able to help yourself very well, and you don't need to spend so much money over all the counselings, all the neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, exercise learning, and learning the Silva method, or how to clean your auras, and how to do the neuroplasticity, and how to attend the workshops, and going through all the such stuff. If you start doing what you are doing, and you are better able to judge yourself, evaluate yourself, and you are able to do visualization, breathing exercises, and you are very much active, and start walking in the morning, in the evening, do small exercises, stretches, and you are doing writing your negative emotions and your positive thoughts, and you are forgiving others, you are thankful and grateful to God Almighty for all the things you have, and you are manifesting all well for the future. And in fact, whatever you attain in the future, in the present moment, you are thankful for it, then you will receive more of it. This is the crux of the whole discussion I have gone through. I hope you have reached out to some course of action. You will understand what is my point of view. If you are not able to understand what is out here, or the real cause of this video, or in fact the channel Mindful Image, then you can put a comment, ask me a question, as if for what reason I am telling you the whole things. I'm making all the vlogs over manifestations, success tips, about the Ho'oponopono therapy, about the law of attraction, about the vagus nerve attunement, about the self-care, about the negative energy cleaning, about the positive affirmations, the help and the journaling effects, and what not. You can ask me anytime, anywhere, and don't forget to hit this like icon of the video. Share it with the others. It will definitely help others who haven't outreached to some forum, and share it with the others and subscribe to the channel Mindful Image. You will find better solutions to your normal daily life issues, and in fact you will grow out of a lot of negative emotions, feelings, thoughts, and your actions and words are quite aligned, and you are better able to achieve great glory. And one fine day you will thank yourself. There's no need to thank me. You need to thank God Almighty for all the time and the energy you have spent over yourself, and you were given that opportunity to learn and listen. And then the next thing which you must be thankful is that you are able to feel the breeze, fresh breeze, the sunlight, you can walk over the streets, and you have started enjoying the small pleasures of the world. Then you are actually gaining the right positive energy. When you get the positive things, you are positive minded. It is a hardcore fact that you will spread that positivity to other people without their expectations, without their asking. You are always the first person to help others and to tell them positive things. If you can't help them financially, physically, emotionally, then the one thing which you can say, all is well, everything will be well. Just stay cool, just stay calm, just pray, just keep faith, stay hopeful, stay peaceful, stay optimistic. You will be able to do it. I know you are so much capable. You, me, everyone is capable of healing from all the body ailments, from all the mental ailments, from all the spiritual blockades which don't lead us to elevate our souls and to be closer to parapsychology and to absorb the paranormal activity, how intuitive we can be, how we can activate our telepathic charge, how we can self-hypnotize ourselves and cleanse our negative things by not even considering, and in fact giving the highest fees to others, and being here at this forum of mindful image. You will feel all that energy, you will feel peace, and you feel that you are in connection with a friend, a person with whom you can talk. You can do a message, you can send me a message, you can get a reply, you can find answers to what your soul, heart, mind says, and you are very much able and active to reach out to other corners of the other dimensions of the life, and you might be the mentor in the upcoming days. Very nearly you will be the person who is giving positive affirmations, thoughts, and teaching others as how to manifest properly, how to work over their law of attraction, how to cleanse their auras, how to reactivate their vagus nerve, and how to get out of stress, anxiety. If somebody is facing sleep disorders, if somebody is facing financial issues, how they can be rich, famous, and glorious. So stay tuned, stay focused, and we'll meet again. See you, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, take care, bye.